Good evening. I'd like to call the meeting to order for August 11th, 2025 for the Homewood City Council. Welcome, everyone. I'd like to call on Councilor Harden for the invocation, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise if able.
You'll bow your heads with me. Dear Lord, we just thank you for all the blessings you've given us in this country. We ask that you please guide us tonight and help us to do the best for our city. Please bless the employees of the city and all of our citizens. Amen.
Amen. Face the flag. Attention. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Mr. Harden. Mr. Segrist, if you'll call roll, please.
Yes, sir. Councilor Gwaltney.
Here.
Gear.
Here.
Allamon. Wolverton. Sims.
Here.
Brandt. Smith.
Here.
Nelms.
Here.
Andrus.
Here.
Harden.
Here.
President Jones.
I'm here. So I believe we're 8 strong.
Yes, sir.
So, wonderful. We have a quorum. We have the minutes for July 28th. Do we have a motion to dispense with the reading of those and approve them as distributed?
So moved.
Okay, Gwaltney. And that was Mr. Sims who seconded that. Any questions on that? Thank you, Mr. Segrist, for getting those out so quickly. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 8-0. Board vacancies, we just have one for Ward 4, and that's a beautification board. And that will close on the 25th of August, okay? So make note of that. Do we have any applicants yet for that?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll bring those in. Okay, we have just one addition to the agenda. And as you'll notice under the committee referral, we have the item 150825. We need to add 150825 to other new business to set public hearing for that. And so we're just going to add that at the very end. So Mr. Segrist, if you'll just remind me, 150825 is there at the end. Councilor Allamon is in the house, so thank you. We're now 9. Are there any other additions to the agenda? Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Okay, I believe that was Councilor Nelms and Councilor Smith seconded that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 9-0. Okay, we have the consent agenda. We just have one item. For that, drop that. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I heard Gear. Who was that? Was that Gwaltney? Okay. Any other questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 9-0. Okay, moving on to old business here. 240625, request for consideration to authorize the city manager to enter into a lease agreement with Dawson Memorial Baptist Church for the use of parking deck on Oxmoor Road. We have a report from Finance. Councilor Smith.
Yes, we discussed this in our meeting and we're expecting some more information, I believe, tonight.
Yeah, so we've gotten the lease worked out. We're just making sure the insurance approves it before we enter into it. So I would ask that you vote to approve it conditional upon approval by the insurance company.
Okay.
So we did not have a motion coming out of committee, but I will make a motion to approve the lease agreement with Dawson.
Contingent on insurance.
Approval from the insurance.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, so that's a motion by Councilor Smith, second by Councilor Nelms. Any questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 9-0. That's resolution 25-132. 030725, request to set bid date on August 19th for Green Springs Phase 2. And coming to us from Kel Smith, we'll carry that over without objection for the bid date on the 19th. 190725, request to amend budget for line item transfers from Kel Smith. Do we have a report from Finance? Counselor Smith.
Yes, the committee met and heard from Mr. Smith. They want to do a couple small transfers to cover some registrations for conferences that the staff is going to be attending, and they get over the field if they register before October. So he voted 4-0 to recommend approving those transfers. Motion was made by Mr. Walton and seconded by Mr. Harden.
Okay, any questions for Finance? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 9-0. That's Resolution 25-133. 200725, request for city manager to sign the lease for third floor office space with Navigate Wealth Management. Coming to us from J.J. Bischoff. Report from Finance. Counselor Smith.
Yes, we met and voted 3-0 to 1 with the abstention from Mr. Harden to recommend approving signing this lease with Navigate Wealth Management. The motion was made by Mr. Gwaltney and seconded by Mr. Brandt. And again, Counselor Harden abstained from the vote.
Okay. Thank you for that report. Counselor Smith, any questions? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
Oh, you were voting, okay, any abstentions? Okay, so that passes 8-0 with one abstention. That's Resolution 25-134 that was adopted. Thank you. 220725, request to authorize the city manager to sign a proposal from Eaton Corporation for the installation of new batteries for the UPS ship supporting the city's core server room. Coming to us from Brandon Sims. Report from Finance, Counselor Smith.
We heard from Mr. Bales about some services that they could provide to the city using the opioid settlement funds, and after hearing his presentation, we decided to refer the item to budget hearings to be discussed more thoroughly then in the context of the full budget.
Okay, so we do have a resolution for that, Mr. Kendrick, is that, or do we not?
Yeah, I think that was the wrong item. This is the server room, so.
This was, yeah, the battery. Yeah.
Yes, we recommended 4-0 to approve that.
Okay.
Sorry, I just skipped to the wrong.
Okay, that's what I thought,
You were
okay,
looking at me like, wait, what?
okay,
The motion was made by Mr. Brandt, seconded by Mr. Walton. It's a 4-0 vote to approve.
okay, okay, good. We're on track. And Counselor Wolverton is here too, so we've got 10 now. So we're on 220725. You've heard the report from Finance 4-0 to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 10-0. You voted yes, Jimmy. Perfect, okay, that's Resolution 25-135. Okay, moving on, 230725, request authorization for city manager to sign a contract for design services for library renovation Phase 4. Coming to us from Kel Smith and Judith Wright. Report from Finance, Counselor Smith.
Yes, met last week, heard from Kale and from Michelle Hamrick, and voted 4-0 to recommend approving signing that contract. And the motion was made by Mr. Brandt, seconded by Mr. Harden.
Okay, thank you for that report. Are there any questions, comments? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's 10-0. That passes Resolution 25-136. 340425, request for discussion of safety issues at the intersection of Oxmoor Road and St. Charles. Coming to us from our city manager, Mr. Adams. Do we have a report from Public Safety, Mr. Gwaltney?
Yes, Mr. President, the committee met last week and voted 5-0 to recommend approval of this item for the restriping. The motion was made by Councilor Wolverton and seconded by Councilor Harden. In the second piece of this, we are, without objection, we voted on Phase 1 funding should be funding the Phase 1 changes being referred to the finance budget hearings.
Okay, and thank you for that report, Mr. Gwaltney. As I understand, we do not have a resolution because Mr. Kendrick didn't get all of the information. Is that?
Yep. So the restriping doesn't need a resolution.
Okay, so
and
we
that's,
do
that's
have,
the only
we do
thing.
have resolution for striping, but The other part will go to,
We don't need one.
we don't even need one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we've heard the motion, the recommendation from public safety. Are there any questions, confusion?
I do have a question.
Mhm.
I was under the understanding that we were going to are we talking about restriping in the middle of Oxmoor?
Mhm.
Okay,
And taking out that, picture on there.
that's right. I thought we were going to consider holding off on that until we were able to look at the entire area and determine where loading would happen.
So so one of the things we discussed, I went out and met with a couple of business owners last week, and there was some discussion related to if the turn lane goes away, that takes the ability for trucks to park there to unload, because we're also going to eventually remove via ordinance the parking lane, or the loading zone that is on St. Charles, which needs to go away because it blocks traffic. In discussions with the city manager, Mr. Adams, the turn lane can go away in a variety of fashions. We can restripe it so that it becomes 2 lanes. We can cross-hatch it as an option. We have a meeting this week with business owners as well to discuss what options we have. So I think once those meetings have occurred, we can then kind of finalize whether it goes away with cross-hatching or whether it gets restriped as 2 lanes. And at that point, it can be the discretion of traffic engineering.
And one of our main things is to stop the left turn into the alley, correct?
Yes.
And would the cross-hatching allow loading there potentially? Or you're just saying, we're not sure what the restriping will be, that's still undergoing further
Right. So we
consideration?
want to collect the input from the business owners as well. So there were a few in the meeting. One of them that contacted me afterwards to come out and look at it. We discussed a couple of different options, and they'll be at the meeting this week as well.
Do we want to hold off on a vote until we know what it's going to look like?
That's an option. You want to?
Yeah, do you want to carry this over?
I think we should carry it over
Mr.
until we
Adams?
know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that, just based on some of the conversations we've had
Okay.
to this point. Thanks.
Okay, so without objection, we're going to carry this over, and it'll be on the council agenda, so we'll be prepared for that next time. So without objection, we're going to carry over 340425.
I guess just to clarify, does it need to go back to committee for further discussion, or just
No, it
back
doesn't.
here
It doesn't.
for, okay.
I think
All right.
here. Yeah. Okay. Moving on, 240725, request permission to work in right-of-way 841 Sylvia Drive, coming to us from Cale Smith, Melinda Sellers. Report from Public Works, Councilor Wolverton.
Yes, committee met last week and heard from Mr. Smith and Mrs. Sellers about basically restoring essentially a stone wall that had been on the property for quite some time. And so the committee voted 5-0 to recommend approval, pending the proper indemnification agreement, and the motion was made by Councilor Sims and seconded by Councilor Gear.
Okay, thank you for that report, Mr. Wolverton. Any questions? Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that passes 10-0. That's resolution 25-137. 100725, public hearing set for August 25th at 6 p.m. for consideration of amended development plan at 124 South Point Drive for Southwood subdivision to permit the construction of 10-by-10 covered porch to be attached to a single-family house. This is coming to us from Cale Smith, and we're going to carry that over pending the public hearing set for August 25th. That's carried over without objection. 110725, public hearing set for tonight, August 11th at 6 p.m. for consideration to rezone 1833 29th Avenue South from I-2 to C4. Mike Moran is the applicant, and rezone the western portion of subject property currently included within a .54 acre lot that formerly served as the site of the police station. The proposed action intended to facilitate the development of 4,500 square foot single-story restaurant. The remaining retaining its I-2 zoning classification in support of the planned development of a small public park for Homewood citizens. First, we'll have a report from Planning and Development, Councilor Andrews.
Yes, the committee voted 5-0 to refer to the full council without recommendation pending the public hearing. The motion was made by Counselor Nick Sims and seconded by Counselor Andy Gwaltney.
Okay, thank you for that report. And as we all know and have been discussing, this item is strictly about zoning, but the applicant has withdrawn the plan. So we really do not have a plan. So I understand the council will probably drop this in light of not having a plan. So in light of all that, I will open and close the public hearing.
I'd make a motion to
Do we have a
drop.
motion?
Second.
Second.
Okay, I think I heard Counselor Smith and Counselor Andrews seconded that. Do we have any other questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor say, no, I'm sorry, I apologize. We need a roll call vote for this particular ordinance. Is that correct? No, we don't. It's
Yeah.
we don't even have an ordinance. So it is passed 10-0 to drop, and that's it. Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 10-0 to drop. Thank you, Mr. Kendrick. That'll be my only mistake of the night, okay? Perfect. Okay, moving on to the committee referral agenda. You can read over those. Most of those are coming to your committee. Counselor Smith, I'm sure you're excited about that. So do we have do we have a motion to approve the committee referral agenda?
So moved. Second.
Okay, that's Wolverton and Gwaltney. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? 10-0, that passes. All right, other new business, we just have a few of these. 05-0825, request to set a public hearing for consideration of an amended development plan for 215 Lakeshore Drive to amend the Wildwood Center South redevelopment plan to permit the construction of a single-story retail building. This is coming to us from Cale Smith. And so without objection, we'll schedule this for September 15th, 2025. Is that okay, Mr. Smith? September 15th. Okay. 06-0825, request for consideration of an ABC 040 retail beer on and off premises and 060 retail table wine license for Seeds Coffee, Homewood LLC, coming to us from Mr. Segrist. We have positive reports from police and fire.
Sir.
Chief, did you have anything? I'm the next item. Oh, you're the next item. You're queuing for the next item.
I would make a motion
Okay.
to not having any objection to the issuance of the license.
Second.
Okay, I heard Smith, and is that Gwaltney down there?
Yes.
Okay, Gwaltney seconded that. As to having no objection to the issuance of the license, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 10-0. 07-0825, request to authorize the mayor to sign 2025 Homewood Community Grant Agreement. Chief, now you can.
Yes.
You're perfect.
We have a washer extractor that is broken, that is our turnout gear washer. The mayor tipped me off to a $5,000 grant from the county. We applied and got it. So I need you guys to accept it. We are ready to place that order as soon as you're available. The total cost is $6,800. We have the remaining funds in our budget to purchase this thing.
I would move to approve.
Second.
Wonderful. Okay, so do we have a motion to approve this resolution?
There were a
Okay.
bunch of seconds.
And Wolverton seconded that. Any questions? Thank you, Chief. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It passes 10-0. Resolution 25-138. Is that right, Mr. Kendrick? Yes. Okay, thank you. 08-0825, request to set a public hearing to consider declaring the property located at 405 Woodvale Lane a public nuisance due to violation of Chapter 11, Health and Sanitation. If you will indulge me, if we can handle all these at one time, this can be 08-0825, 09-0825, which is public hearing declaring property at 509 Broadway Street public nuisance. And then 1008, consideration set a public hearing located at 718 Broadway Street for nuisance due to violation of ordinance 1910, 1750. And then 1108, request to set a public hearing for consideration to set for the property located at 228 Hall Avenue. And then we've got the last one, 1208, consideration to set a public hearing for the property located at 3016 Firefighter Lane, public nuisance violation 1910, 1750. Without objection, we're going to set all these for August 25th. Does that work, Mr. Kendrick? Yes, sir. Okay, so without objection, we're going to set all of those for 8/25/25. Okay? 1308/25, request for consideration of changing September council meeting dates. So you all saw the information about that. We have an extra Monday, which is great in September, so we're just going to not be here on Labor Day and then have committee meetings on the 8th and then council on the 15th, committee on the 22nd, and council on the 29th. Did I get all those dates right? That was just from memory. Okay.
Second.
Okay. Sims, and I got Alderman on that one. He doesn't want to be here Labor Day. Okay, any questions on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes 10-0. Resolution 25-139. 1408/25, request for consideration of approval of vouchers for period July 29th through August 11th. Coming to us from J.J. Bischoff, and we've got, no. Yes, Counselor Alderman.
For the vouchers, I had the pleasure of reviewing the vouchers this afternoon. I was here and did that, and I didn't have any questions. Nothing was outstanding, so I make a motion to approve the vouchers as presented.
Counselor Smith seconded that. All right, any question? Thank you for your service. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 10-0, that passes. Resolution 25-140. And you thought I was gonna forget it. You thought I was gonna forget it. 1508/25, and that is the, setting the public hearing. That's a request for consideration of tax incentive agreement for Piggly Wiggly. And that is going to finance, but, the request would be to, set the public hearing for, so without objection, we'll set that for August 25th also.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
Is that August 25th?
Yeah, it is.
All right, without objection, we're gonna set that. It's gonna be a fun meeting that night. We have lots of public hearings. Okay. Mr. Segrist, did I miss anything? You're good. Okay, Mayor.
Quick question.
Oh, wait, hold on, one quick question.
Did we open HEC positions? I think they emailed about that a week or two ago, maybe? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So the terms end in September, but they were wondering if we were able to open HEC positions proactively, like a month in advance, and set it to close. I don't remember what.
Yeah, I don't think there's a problem.
No, that's not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Yes, in that case, we have two.
Okay, so let's
So
open those.
it'd be Wes Mitchell's spot and Kristen Trowbridge. Let's give it a month.
So that's Ward 1 and Ward,
It's either Ward 2 or it's large.
Oh.
oh, you know what, West is at large, because it was Ryan Dye.
Okay, Mayor?
Thank you very much. Just one thing tonight. The Sanford football home opener is going to be on August 28th at 6:30. And it's also going to be Homewood Community Day at the football game. So I will be there. I've been invited. They're going to recognize Homewood during the game. So anyone that would like to come, please feel free to come out. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, Counselor Gwaltney.
I do not need to set public safety. Make sure it's over here. No, it's gonna wait. Nothing substantial besides Glad that we were able to get the deal with Dawson Signs so that we can have the parking deck available for businesses in Edgewood. Disappointing that it took getting to this for it to happen. I did speak with a variety of the parties that were involved in the construction of that deck back in the day, and they all 100% agreed that there was a verbal agreement in place that allowed the city to use it. So, but here we are today. So it's disappointing it took all that to get there, but we made it. So at least we have the deck available now. Additionally, I'm sad to see the project go away for the jail. It's disappointing whenever you have quality developers that want to come in and invest in your city and give back to the community and give, something like the Pocket Park that's been requested for years, walk away because of the way they've been treated. So I hate to see that go. Hopefully they'll continue to invest in our city and be good partners. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Gwaltney. Counselor Gear?
Just one final announcement about the art exhibit next Thursday night, 5 to 7 for the Kroger Brown exhibit. So hope some of you can come. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Counselor Alleman?
Yes, I just want to thank the teachers at Homewood Middle for taking my kids back. Grateful. That's it for me.
It was very nice of them. Counselor Wolverton?
Yes, I will clarify. It is 2 at-larges, Bo, for the HEC. And then, and actually, according to our website, Scott Rezick's term is expiring as well. So technically, we need to reopen it, although I believe he does plan to reapply, stay on. So I think I have one item to set for Public Works, so we'll set that. Did you have public safety?
Public safety was
No,
not
public
set.
it's in public safety.
So it'd be
Okay.
following
So following
finance.
finance. Yeah, I will echo Councilor Alleman's sentiment. The schools are great. Our kids seamlessly are transitioned, although the morning of course, my 6-year-old's been waking up early every morning all summer long. And then, of course, the first day of school, and he went to bed early the night before.
Couldn't wake him up.
It's like 7:15, and I went in there, I was like, hey, dude, it's time to get up. He goes, oh, I gotta get up for summer camp. And I said, nope, school's today. See you later. So, but we have a fantastic school system. I think we all know it. We're all here largely for that, and so I appreciate all the educators and administrators that get everything going without, a hitch every year. And I think that's it. Thanks.
Thank you. Counselor Sims?
Thank you, Councilor Jones. Yes, similarly, I would just like to express my appreciation to Homewood City Schools for a great start to the school year, the administration, faculty, and staff. We had a monumentous walk to school on Thursday. It was actually Jackson's first day of 3rd grade, and my son Charlie walked with us to walk him to school, and Charlie will be heading off to college, next Tuesday. So it's bittersweet for sure, but appreciative to the school district and also to Public Works, who worked hard during the summer to get sidewalks repaired around the school perimeter, and also traffic engineering, who was out striping the curbs and crosswalks as well, just making it as safe as possible around the environment of the school. So appreciative to everyone, and hope they have a great school year.
Thank you for that. Counselor Smith?
Yes, as you mentioned, have quite a few finance items, so going to set finance for 5 p.m. And I share in Mr. Gwaltney's disappointment with the pulling of the jail property project. It was something I think we were all excited about, so it was sad to see that go. I think it would have been really good for our city. And I'm going to need to go ahead and set budget hearings. Just everybody get excited. The good news is we've done a lot of pre-work on the budget, so I think it's going to be a really seamless process this year. But I do need to go ahead and set those dates, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that we are planning to do budget hearings on September 9th, which is a Tuesday
birthday.
night.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, oh, it is your birthday.
Yep,
Happy
cupcakes.
birthday to you.
Bo, cupcakes.
That's right, cupcakes are necessary. So the 9th, 10th, and 11th of that week of September, and then the 23rd, 24th, and 25th with a possible early meeting at 4 PM on the 29th. I haven't set times for those meetings, so if anybody has preference, I mean, I would say probably start at 5, just to accommodate all the folks who work. And that meeting on the 29th might not be necessary if we can get it all knocked out beforehand. It's gonna look a little different this year, because the budget's a little bit different this year. But we will have a night dedicated to capital projects, the general fund. We'll go through the other funds and employee funding issues. But it is gonna be a little bit of a different process from what we've done in the last few years. So if y'all can get those dates down, and I will confirm that with an email to everybody. Yes?
Quick question related to this. So will the budget be presented on August 25th?
Yes, well, on the, is it the 25th?
For
Yeah.
Ag Council?
Yeah, at council, Mr. Adams and our mayor will present that.
29th.
It will be in overviews, because I know we're gonna go in depth and there'll be some changes. So going into the specifics won't be necessary until we go in, but it will be a complete budget.
Yeah, so we'll hear that presentation on that last meeting in August.
In August, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Counselor Smith. Counselor Nelms?
Y'all, I remember jogging to Edgewood Elementary with my twins in their double thing and because one was late for school and I had to jog them to school. And I'm so grateful I don't have to do any of that anymore. So grateful. And grateful for you, for y'all who are still there. And yeah, just grateful for our school system still, but grateful that mine are not having to go anymore. I did have a question. Did we already set Public Works and Planning?
Yeah, they're back.
Oh, no, not yet. Okay, cool.
Well,
Okay, yeah, got it. Okay,
It's
that's
coming.
all, that's all.
Okay, great. Counselor Andrus?
I need to set P&D, so I will go ahead and do that to follow. Who am I following? Public Works?
Public
Okay.
Works.
Public Safety, are you meeting?
No,
Not meeting.
no,
Okay, so
not this
just
week.
Finance, Public Works, and P&D. Yep, please set P&D for me to follow Public Works. Mr. Seacrest. That's all I have. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Counselor Harden?
I don't have anything.
Great. Just echo about all the children going back to school. So I've got one taking him to college on Friday, so
Aw, Winston.
empty nest, and so it's kind of bittersweet. But my daughter is now in her 5th year of teaching 4th grade, so I'll still get to hear about all of what's going on in school. So anyway, just proud of it. Thank you for all the educators that we have. We are truly blessed here in this community as to how we support each other. So that's all I had, and thank you for your indulgence tonight. A really good meeting, and we will be adjourned until August 25th.